Okay, we're just hanging out. Special edition of the coffee shop, live from the Lamppost Coffee Shop. Just having a lazy afternoon at the coffee shop. And I continue to play around with my OBS and various tech, trying to figure out the best audio I can. I'm still trying to tinker with the audio and all the filters. I've got about 6 filters applied, OBS filters applied to this silly thing. But when you're coming live from a coffee shop with background noise, it's a trade-off. So you just kind of do the best you can, try to eliminate the background noise when you're not talking. But when you're speaking into the mic, the background noise comes in. So you're trying to move things out, make it sound more natural. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it sounds a little wacky. But we're going to give it a shot. I'm also playing around with some overlays. And I created a new scene in OBS with an overlay with some text, and I thought I'd give it a try. So this is sort of a test to see how it looks, see how it works. So bear with me as we play around a little bit. And this is the overlay with text, and what we have here are 4 true statements about creativity. And I adapted this from a TED Talk that I recently saw, given from an author who has written a lot of successful books, and she did a TED Talk on those times in the creative life that things don't seem to be going very well, about discomfort. And what she said applies to YouTube as well, YouTube creators. So I took her 4 truths about art and apply it to, and I'm applying it to creativity in general and YouTube in specifics. For example, she said that creativity happens in revisions and in interpretations, not interpretations, and iteration. Sorry about that. In iteration. And the idea is that nothing you create comes off the way you want it in its first iteration. It takes some revising. Like her writing a novel. When she's writing a novel, it's the first draft that is oftentimes terrible, awful, and it's in the rewrites. That's where the true creativity and the true richness of the work comes in, is in the revisions, in the iterations that follow. And it's the same with, any kind of creative endeavor. When you're talking about YouTube, for example, the first video you post as a new YouTube channel, it's not going to be that great. It's going to take some revisions. It's going to take some time, some practice, some iterations over time for things to improve. There's no substitute for the hard work that it's going to take. So, in addition to that, the second one is creativity isn't about falling in love, it's about staying in love. It's about, sorry about that, I'm looking at my OBS screen here, playing around with some of the music settings. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. I don't know if it's mixed right or not, but we'll see. The idea is that creativity isn't about falling in love, it's about staying in love. Things don't go well. So if you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, you really need to think about if it's something that you love to do, if you're passionate about it, because there's going to be some pitfalls. There's going to be some days where things don't go so well. There's going to be some videos that get no views. You're going to think you're wasting your time. There's going to be times when you want to give up. So it's not about falling in love with the process and with the activity of creative endeavors like art or writing a book or creating videos. Great to fall in love with that stuff, but are you still in love when things don't go so well? When you post a video and it goes for 2 months and you see no results? Or you start your YouTube channel and you work on it for a year and you're still not monetized? Are you still going to be in love with it? The next one is about discomfort. Often discomfort, when we experience discomfort in the creative process, we want to give up. It's as if the pain driving us away. Well, the point she was making in the TED Talk was that discomfort actually points you in the direction, the way that you really need to go. It will cause you to reevaluate and look at the direction you're going and push you in the right direction, push you in the direction you need to go. So discomfort, pain, in a lot of ways is a good thing, because there are reasons that you are feeling the way you are, reasons your discomfort is taking place, and those reasons may be you're on the wrong path, you're doing the wrong thing. Could be the discomfort comes from the fact you don't want to be a YouTube creator and you just have to give up on it. That's certainly valid. But don't give up just because you're having a bad day, things aren't going well. You got to keep pushing through, keep moving ahead. And the last one here, creative genius needs bad days to thrive. Even the greatest YouTube creator has a bad day. Mr. Beast has his share of bad days. So the idea is we look at those bad days as opportunities to reevaluate, perhaps look for more revisions, more iterations, look for changes that we might want to make. And instead of saying a bad day, there's a bad few months even of results. It's all a part of the journey. It's all a part of the process, and we need to take advantage of it, not turn from it. Because even the best of us have bad days. This afternoon, for example, I'm kind of dim-witted. I think I need some coffee. I've been operating a little slow this afternoon, like I need a nap. But I did want to make this special edition of the live broadcast to get a handle on my audio and my video and my playing around with these overlays. What do you think of this overlay? Let me know in the comments if you think this overlay is good. And I'll continue to play around and try to come up with different ways to improve on the live stream as well as any videos that I might make in the future. So let's see, I guess we'll end it there. Well, where is... I'm trying to look at my OBS. I had some B-roll wrapped up and I don't see it. Well, that's strange. Huh. Very weird. I'll go out of... Well, I was in studio mode and for some reason my B-roll didn't come up in studio mode. Here's the coffee shop. Kind of a lazy day going on. There's the exterior. Kind of a slow day. Not much going on. The Monday after all. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Now, tomorrow I'll be back at 9 a.m. for a live stream. Talk more about YouTube, social media, whatever else comes up in chat. People want to ask questions, we can talk, chat, hang out, drink a cup of coffee, and talk about creating videos. All right. See you later.
Thanks for watching. See you again soon.